Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What is up? Yes, we have Ricky Seacott in the chat. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I believe I have this chart. Better be. Nope, but I'll keep it that way. Rodrigo's back. He was put into his 21. He was activated on the 20th day at the 23rd hour yesterday. So that's great news. Just before 4 p.m., we got that notification. Some guys that we may be getting back within the week. Miles Frazier, Marcus Davenhurt, Mekhi Wingo, Josh Paschal. You never know. Oh, Paschal was at the end of the month, so that's another week or two away. But that's 3 guys we could get back, and I think Miles Frazier is the most important one. As we saw, that O-line looked awful without Mahogany, and Miles Frazier was basically slated to be the same type of player. So let's see how that goes. Going to be a short stream today. There's not much out there for news other than that. Let me double check. Moonscar Blade, haven't seen you for a minute, brother. That was an awful game Sunday. I know you weren't ghosting. I know you probably had family stuff or work or whatever in the way. But how about these kneecap soup sippers going nuts over this stupid stuff? The defense looked great. The offense struggled because of the O-line and the play calling combined. It was both, which that goes more towards coaching as well. The ref's bad call did not cost the game, but it did strip the Lions of a chance to tie and possibly win. And I'll leave that at that. It's good to see you there, Moonscar. Looks like the live comment. I gotcha. Glad you had a good weekend then, other than the game. I used to go to Gun Lake Casino a lot, so I like that place. Very nice. Did they get the hotel done yet? In other news, there is a kid that went to Huntington College, a D2 defensive tackle product that was been highly recruited by a lot of teams. Monday Night James Owens, he passed away in a head-on car crash. Both drivers perished in the crash. They were announced DOA. My prayers and condolences go out to those families. That's awful. Another young man gone way too soon. Fred, good to see you. Rodrigo's back. Now let's get the rest of them. TA should probably be ready to go. I'm quite sure he'll be out of concussion protocol. Awesome. Kirby Joseph, we don't know the status of his knee till this afternoon when we get the first practice report, so I'm waiting to see that. We are facing the Giants. I just wrote my review. I have to submit it yet. But, they're one of the bottom 5 teams in the league, giving up 150 yards. Yeah, Chris Boyd, former Minnesota draft pick. He got shot at 2 a.m. Sunday night or Monday night, one of the two. He goes, I had the transmission line blow on my 13 F-150 the week before Halloween. That would take the, wow. That's awesome that the tranny survived. Yeah, and it's nice that you're talking about a transmission and not the other tranny. You know me. I got to be funny every now and then.
Nice.
That being said, as we get healthier, we'll get better. It's still unsure if Jackson Dart or Jameis Winston is playing. Jameis Winston is prone to hero ball and throwing up those go get 'em balls for the safeties. Yes, I went there, didn't I? But Rodrigo going back, that deserves a
Nice.
yes. But I have lunch to eat and a work to go to today, and I go in early. So it is what it is. That's funny. So he couldn't even win at girls volleyball. Might have won their conference, but not there. 40 degrees a day, and I get to go play out there doing fires. I think there's out there in Plainwell, Wyoming, Michigan. I think there's still a little reeling over the whole Marshawn Nealon thing. Don't forget, it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Please, if you're struggling with those tendencies, grief or depression, please call 988 Tech 4 Chat. You're not alone. I'll admit I've needed it at times. I've used it before and I'll use it again eventually. Everything else in life is hard. Why does life have to be? All the good four-letter words were taken, I think. Then Chris Boyd being shot on Monday night. This young man dying in a car crash, head-on collision. It's an awful week. Awful couple of weeks, actually. The best thing about it was last weekend was my brother's birthday. Today is Greg Rice's birthday. Happy birthday, brother. A longtime fan of the show. We've talked football lots of times. He loves my article. So happy birthday, Greg Rice. Hope you're having an amazing day. Weird. None of the YouTube stuff is showing up in there. So there's no sense doing that. I'll just bring them up individually like I used to. It has been weird with StreamYard lately. One night it's not Facebook, and the next day it's not YouTube. Makes it hard to keep up with these things. but I got you. So what's your question today? Um, we don't know if Jackson Dart will play or not. So it could be famous Jameis, or it could be Jackson Dart. If it's Jackson Dart, his dual threat ability may pose a quandary, but we just held somebody who's just as athletic to 31. We are 3 days away from my sister's birthday. Yeah, that's this Saturday. Gotta make sure I call. I think there's any other ones in November I gotta worry about in the family. I hope it's Oprah Winston playing Everyone Gets a Reception Interception then. Yes, yes. And did you see those numbers from Shaduki? That was Sunday's numbers for Shaduki Sanders when he came in. And I'm going to say this now. Dylan Gabriel only threw 10 passes his first quarter of play without practicing that week when he came in the fourth quarter due to injury or whatever happened. And he went 6 of 10, I believe it was, or 8 of 10, had 82 yards, uh, and but 0 touchdowns, 0 picks. So he didn't hurt his team at least. 3 carries, 16 yards rushing, 2 sacks, a 2.5 PPR, and a rating of a 13.5. And he's announced the starter because Dylan Gabriel is stuck in concussion protocol. Sanders will be in the UFL, maybe even the CFL. I don't know if he's UFL ready. But with the CFL changing their rules to make it more like the NFL, maybe he won't make it there either. I don't know. I think he needs to go to the UFL like Bryce Perkins did. Bryce Perkins was the guy that had the neck surgery due to a broken neck, came back and had one hell of a season for the Michigan Panthers. It's a damn shame he couldn't make a team this year in the NFL. I think he looked like a dual threat NFL quarterback, a quarterback that ran when things broke down instead of and he wanted to throw first. Amen. Well, with him being a starter this week, we will see how good or bad he is because if they can't beat the Raiders, woo, they got issues. I still got to tally up my stuff for tonight for the roundtable talk. We go live 9:30 p.m. Go over all the schedules. We know one I got wrong. Damn it. Raiders are bad, bad defense should keep Cleveland. Amen. That's what I'm saying. Whew. Still doesn't show. Mostly Gino. I think Pete Carroll still can coach. I just think he had too much faith in Gino because of what he did at Seattle. But he had to realize that that's not Seattle. That roster isn't built the same. All they have is one good running back that they can't get going. And that's because I think he was overused in college. Haven't we seen that story before where they get rode so hard into the ground in college where they come to the pros and just fall apart? Some people are workhorses and some people get worked like a horse and just fail. That's what I. So what are your questions? Throw them out there. We got a few minutes before I got to sign off and eat and all that good, happy stuff. Oh, yeah, Moonstruck. You haven't heard this yet. Okay, what do you want? Do you want the hard rock, the regular rock, or the R&B? Because I got some new. I'm going to do the heavy metal one. You guys haven't heard that yet.
Elijah's roar! They own this turf with fire in their hearts. They prove their worth. Kneecaps shatter, their foes tremble in fright. On the battleground they rise and ignite. Smoking Jeremy brings the word in every corner. Their intent is hurt. Detroit Lions, hear the battle cry. With grit in our souls, we reach for the sky. For every kneecap that we take down, we stand united. We wear the crown.
What do you think? I wrote that with AI. I love this shit. I can do that shit all day. I love the music. I think I got this one.
Jeremy B spinning wisdom through the mic. Motor City Lions, ready for the fight. Dust the haters off, hear that roar in the night. One pride rising up, we shine so bright. So huddle up, lean in, bending near. This thunderous voice you gotta hear. Detroit's roar, it ignites the night. One pride, we're ready, yeah, we're taking flight. Voices rising and it's pure delight. Proud and strong, we'll always unite. Podcasting strong, we break out like a beast. Talking plays and dreams, never settling for least. From the crowd's energy, we fuel.
So what did you think of that one? And I got one more that I did.
City sleeps another year. Dreams deferred and soaked in beer. The wind howls a lonely song. Another season gone wrong. But wait a sound across the frozen ground. Lions talk. Lions talk. Smoking Jeremy.
Yeah, I like that last one too. I know we talked about it. I didn't mind the metal one either. The middle one was just something different. I decided to use a woman's voice and go R&B with it. And I didn't think it was bad. It is what it is. Yes, I did all by myself. Two different apps. I got another song, but it was basically the same lyrics, just a little different music, and the music was just off. But that last one that Ricky liked, yeah, I could use that weaker one as the outro, is what I was saying, or something like that. But either the metal or the rock one would definitely be an intro. Thank you. I all I did was I typed in like about 50 words and it wrote me a song. Oh, I know. I think it needs more hype. I mean, I don't mind the intro we have now. I like the outro better, but I got the fans voted the R&B intro in instead of the rock one. So that's why we are where we are. This one, it would be the other way. Wind down with the other one on the way out. I know. I trust me. I love that. Lion talk. Yeah, I mean, I love that one. I wish it was my voice. I'm working on getting that done, putting my voice on AI, but it takes like a 12-minute read of a show of a script, and I just didn't have the patience. Well, I'm not a doctor, so yeah. Mm. Leo, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I agree. I'm hoping Miles Frazier is activated this week too. I think that'll help a lot because we just saw that Coyote Awasika, Tristan Colon were awful. Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. We have people coming back instead of going on the IR, and I like that better. We may see DJ Reed, we may see Kirby Joseph. It all depends on what happens today. So let's see that. Uh, I want to see that report at 4, 5 o'clock whenever it comes out. God, I hate when I do that. I want the wrong thing, and then I lose half my lighting. Nope. Sorry, I'm getting something for tonight set up, so I got it. Because it is the Pick'em Show. Yes, I'm sure. I am absolutely sure. But as always, try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love to everybody in the chat. Right now, we're in third place, boys. 8th seed overall in the NFL. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.
Turn it up, it's that time again. Jeremy B. Lyons, he's your best friend. Every weekday, Evan, you know the vibe. He's shouting one ride with that rockin' tribe. Rolling up the scene, light up that fire. Jeremy's in the booth, taking us higher. With a grin and a laugh, he's got the crowd in a blaze. Smoking out the haters in a rock star haze. The stories that inspire and riffs that will ignite. When one pride echoes, everything feels right. Jeremy Beelan, every day at 11. Yelling one B right like we're in rock heaven.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.